Can you believe it? Just one inexpensive white powder, often forgotten in the back of your kitchen cabinet, could help reduce pain, support digestion, fight inflammation, and even lower the risk of stroke and cancer. It may sound like a miracle remedy, but in fact, it's something quite ordinary. Baking soda. It's not a medicine. It's not new. But as more scientific research is published, experts are increasingly amazed by the benefits of baking soda, especially for people over 60, when the body becomes more vulnerable to inflammation, acid overload, and aging. Today, you'll discover why 1 glass of baking soda water a day can ease your stomach, soothe your joints, and cool your liver. Why doctors in Japan, the United States, and the UK recommend this drink as a simple way to support senior health, without medication. And most importantly, how to use it safely, effectively, and appropriately for your age. If you've been searching for a natural way to care for your body each day, stay with this video. And if you find our content helpful, consider subscribing. It's the simplest way to make sure you never miss health tips created specifically for those over 60. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is a mild alkaline compound commonly used in cooking, baking, and cleaning. What makes it so special is how it works inside your body. When you dissolve a small amount in water and drink it, it helps neutralize excess acid in your stomach and bloodstream. And too much acid, as you may know, is one of the leading causes of joint pain, acid reflux, stomach ulcers, kidney stress, and even stroke. A study from Augusta University in Georgia, USA, showed that just 2 weeks of using diluted baking soda improved immune function in older adults, reduced overall inflammation, and even showed signs of cellular rejuvenation. We're talking about a drink that costs just a few cents a day, yet has the potential to support your liver, kidneys, joints, brain, and heart. After 60, the body can no longer regulate internal balance the way it once did. So when you maintain a slightly alkaline environment, you're helping each cell in your body breathe easier, work more efficiently, and stay less inflamed. That's why many geriatric specialists in the United States recommend baking soda water as a supportive remedy for inflammation, digestive health, circulation, and joint pain. And if this is your first time hearing about such deep benefits from baking soda, consider sharing this video with someone over 60, because you might be helping them improve their health without a single pill. From age 60 onward, many people begin to experience symptoms like heartburn, a burning throat, or nausea after meals, especially in the evening. These are classic signs of acid reflux, a common and persistent condition in older adults. And baking soda, surprisingly, is one of the most effective natural ways to relieve these symptoms. Why? Because baking soda is alkaline. When mixed with water, it neutralizes the excess stomach acid, the main cause of reflux and irritation. One study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that taking 1 teaspoon of baking soda in 150 milliliters of water after meals significantly reduced burning sensations within 5 minutes, with effects comparable to standard antacid medications. Unlike antacids, which may have side effects with long-term use, baking soda doesn't create dependency and has no adverse effects on the liver or kidneys when used properly. If you often lie awake at night due to acid discomfort, try drinking half a teaspoon of baking soda mixed with warm water after dinner. Many older Americans have tried this and report easier sleep and calmer digestion. In the next section, we'll explore a powerful benefit of baking soda few people know: its ability to clean your blood vessels and reduce stroke risk. Don't miss it. Did you know that chronic inflammation in your blood vessels is a silent trigger behind atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and sudden strokes? After 60, your arteries are no longer as flexible as before. Combine that with a salty diet and limited physical activity, and you've got a perfect recipe for thick blood, inflamed vessels, and narrowing arteries over time. And this is where baking soda shows another one of its remarkable powers. According to a study from the University of Georgia, published in the Journal of Immunology, baking soda, when used correctly, stimulates the spleen to release anti-inflammatory immune cells, which reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in blood vessel walls. In a 2-week trial, participants who drank baking soda water daily showed lower levels of inflammatory markers in the blood, such as CRP and cytokines, increased activity of regulatory immune cells, better arterial dilation and more stable blood pressure. In simple terms, just 1 glass of baking soda water a day may help reduce inflammation in your arteries, improve blood flow, lower the risk of clot formation, and most importantly, naturally prevent stroke and heart attack. If you or a loved one over 60 has a history of high blood pressure, cholesterol, or cardiovascular risk, consider adding half a teaspoon of baking soda to a glass of warm water each morning. It's simple, affordable, and may even save your life. If you've found these facts helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more timeless tips to care for your health. We're here every week for the well-being of older adults. After age 60, the kidneys often begin to slow down, especially if you've experienced high blood pressure, diabetes, or long-term use of prescription drugs. That means your body may start accumulating excess acid, leading to a condition known as chronic mild metabolic acidosis, a silent cause of fatigue, bone loss, muscle wasting, and kidney damage. And once again, baking soda is a simple yet powerful solution. According to research from Royal London Hospital, patients in the early stages of chronic kidney disease who were given daily sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, experienced noticeable improvement in kidney function, slower progression of kidney decline, reduced need for dialysis, lower acid levels in the body. One reason this works is that baking soda neutralizes acid and restores pH balance in the blood and urine. When the pH is balanced, the kidneys don't have to work overtime to filter out acid, helping preserve long-term detox function. This is especially critical for older adults, as kidney function often declines silently and only becomes noticeable when it's already too late. Just 1/4 to half a teaspoon of baking soda daily, taken in the morning, can help. Prevent acid buildup. Protect kidney filtration units. Lower the risk of osteoporosis caused by chronic acidosis. Improve energy levels and mental clarity. If you believe this information could help someone, a loved one, a friend, or even yourself, please share this video. One small action could lead to a big improvement in someone's health. Did you know that insulin resistance, when the body no longer responds well to insulin, is one of the main causes of type 2 diabetes, belly fat, and a wide range of heart conditions? The danger is that after 60, your body's ability to regulate blood sugar declines significantly, even if you eat a reasonably healthy diet. And this is exactly where baking soda reveals its surprising benefit. A study from the University of Georgia found when the internal environment of the body becomes slightly acidic over time, even without symptoms, it can increase baseline insulin levels, reduce cell sensitivity to insulin, leading to resistance, make it harder to manage blood sugar after meals. But when this acidity is neutralized by mild alkalinity from baking soda, the body becomes more receptive to insulin, experiences less blood sugar spike after eating, processes glucose more efficiently. The result? More energy, less fatigue after meals, and a lower risk of developing diabetes. How to use for beginners. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm filtered water. Drink in the morning on an empty stomach, about 30 minutes before breakfast. Avoid taking it right after meals, as it may interfere with digestion. Important note: if you have high blood pressure or heart failure, consult your doctor before using regularly, as baking soda contains sodium. Just imagine, with one simple glass of water a day, you could prevent serious complications from diabetes and start each morning feeling more alert and balanced. As we age, our digestive system becomes more sensitive and prone to imbalance. Have you ever felt bloated, gassy, or experienced acid reflux or constipation after meals? Don't worry. Baking soda can be a gentle and natural companion for your digestive health. The science behind it. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, a compound that neutralizes excess stomach acid. When acid builds up or backs up into the esophagus, it causes heartburn and discomfort. Baking soda works as a natural antacid by neutralizing excess acid, soothing the lining of the stomach and esophagus, quickly reducing symptoms like burning, nausea, or reflux. According to the American Digestive Health Association, a small dose of baking soda can reduce stomach acidity within 5 minutes and relieve symptoms for several hours. Goodbye gas and indigestion. In addition to calming the stomach, baking soda helps release trapped gas in the intestines, leading to a lighter, more comfortable feeling. Less abdominal pain caused by bloating. Better digestion overall after heavy meals. A glass of baking soda water in the morning or after a large meal can be a simple way to feel good all day. Relief from constipation in older adults. After 60, slower digestion can lead to chronic constipation. Baking soda, by balancing pH and increasing digestive fluid secretion, helps stimulate bowel movement and soften stools. Make passing easier, but don't overuse it. Limit to 1 to 2 times per day and no more than 7 days in a row. If you found this information useful, like the video and subscribe to Golden 60 Plus to keep learning simple and effective health tips for life after 60. We're here with you, one small step at a time, helping you live healthier, lighter, and more peacefully. Did you know? Most chronic diseases in older adults, from arthritis and hypertension to diabetes and even cancer, share one common root cause: chronic low-grade inflammation. And surprisingly, just 1 teaspoon of baking soda a day may act as a natural anti-inflammatory remedy. Rarely talked about. Scientific insight. Baking soda and inflammation. A 2018 study at Augusta University in Georgia, USA, revealed that drinking baking soda water daily can trigger anti-inflammatory responses in the spleen, helping regulate the immune system to avoid overreacting. Specifically, baking soda activates mesothelial cells, which signal the immune system when to fight and when to calm down. The result? Reduced production of unnecessary inflammatory cells. In other words, baking soda doesn't suppress your immunity. It makes it smarter and more balanced, which is especially important as we age. Balancing body pH, the overlooked benefit. The human body functions best at a slightly alkaline pH, around 7.35 to 7.45. But processed foods, sugar and red meat often push us toward acidity, setting the stage for inflammation, aging, and disease. Baking soda, as a natural alkaline substance, helps neutralize excess acid, restore pH balance in the blood, reduce the risk of kidney stones, joint pain, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. Important note, do not overuse. Trying to make your body too alkaline can be just as harmful. Use only 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water once a day, 1 to 2 hours away from meals. If you have kidney concerns or are on medication, consult your doctor before long-term use. As you can see, one simple glass of water each morning can offer protection from many hidden risks. If you believe health doesn't have to be complicated, share this video with friends and loved ones over 60. Because everyone deserves a body that feels lighter, calmer, and less inflamed. You may not have diabetes. Your blood sugar test might still be in the normal range. But if you often feel sleepy after meals, your waistline expanding for no clear reason, constant fatigue or lack of motivation, mood swings or energy crashes in the afternoon, you might be experiencing silent insulin resistance, a pre-diabetic stage that most people over 60 never realize they are in. Baking soda and insulin balance. Recent science has uncovered a link between internal inflammation and insulin resistance. As discussed earlier, baking soda helps reduce chronic inflammation, which can improve cellular sensitivity to insulin. Additionally, some studies suggest that baking soda may influence gut bacteria. Then, a healthier gut microbiome can lead to better glucose metabolism, nutrient absorption, and insulin regulation. According to Dr. Ian Newton, an endocrinologist in the UK, insulin resistance is one of the most dangerous factors leading to diabetes, heart disease, and accelerated aging. Any solution that reduces inflammation and improves cell function is a key to senior health. How to support blood sugar naturally? Mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water. Drink on an empty stomach, ideally in the morning or 30 minutes before meals. Combine with a low sugar, low refined carb, high fiber diet. And of course, don't forget gentle movement each day. A 20 to 30 minute walk after meals helps insulin work better without medication. A balanced body brings a peaceful mind. The best part of managing insulin isn't just avoiding diabetes. It's having a more stable mood, less stress, better memory, and feeling more in control of your own body. Next, we'll explore a lesser-known benefit of baking soda, how it may support your brain and memory. A discovery that could change how we view this simple white powder. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten what you came in for? Or told a story and suddenly forgot the word you needed? If that's happening more often after 60, you're not alone. Doctors call it brain fog. and it affects millions of older adults every day. What causes it? Brain fog can be triggered by many things. Lack of sleep, stress, high sugar diets, sedentary habits. But recent research shows that blood pH and mild chronic acidosis also play a major role. The brain performs best in a slightly alkaline environment. When the body is too acidic, nerve signaling and blood flow to the brain slow down, leading to poor focus, forgetfulness, and fatigue. Baking soda, a natural buffer for brain balance. With its gentle alkalinity, baking soda acts as a buffer, helping stabilize pH in both the bloodstream and cerebrospinal fluid. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience Research found that when blood pH remains slightly alkaline, memory, information processing, and neural response improve significantly in older adults. Additionally, when used correctly, baking soda may boost blood circulation to the brain, helping reduce fogginess, forgetfulness, and mental fatigue. What do experts say? Dr. Daniel Amen, a renowned neurologist in the US, once shared, "The surprising truth is simply improving your body's internal chemistry. Especially alkalinity can reignite brain function." Baking soda and emotional balance. Many regular users of baking soda also report feeling calmer and more clear-headed, less anxious, better sleep at night. Of course, baking soda is not a miracle cure, but when paired with a healthy lifestyle, anti-inflammatory foods, and good sleep habits, its overall effects may surprise you. Did you know that after age 60, your kidneys gradually lose their ability to filter blood efficiently, even if you don't feel a thing? This decline happens quietly, and by the time symptoms appear, it's often too late. Kidney decline, the silent threat. According to the National Kidney Foundation, more than 30 million Americans have chronic kidney disease. But most don't even know it. One of the hidden causes? A condition called mild metabolic acidosis, when the body becomes slightly too acidic and forces the kidneys to work overtime to eliminate waste. Baking soda, a solution, hiding in your kitchen? Yes, a notable study from the University of London in 2009 found that low-dose daily use of baking soda slowed kidney function decline in people with chronic kidney disease. Professor Magdi Yacoub, a renal specialist at Barts Health NHS Trust, stated, "Bicarbonate, the main ingredient in baking soda, reduces the acid load on the kidneys, helping protect the nephron, the kidney's core filtration unit. The results? Patients taking baking soda experienced slower kidney deterioration. Fewer needed dialysis during treatment. What about people without kidney disease? Even if your kidneys are healthy, using baking soda properly, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon dissolved in water a few times a week, may help. Support internal balance, homeostasis. Reduce systemic inflammation. Maintain natural kidney function. Important warning. Do not take baking soda daily if you have existing kidney issues, heart disease, or take diuretics. Always consult your doctor before starting any sodium-based remedy. As you can see, something as simple as baking soda, once thought of only as a baking ingredient, is now being recognized by science as a powerful health ally, especially for those over 60. It may sound surprising, but in modern medicine, a highly acidic internal environment is believed to create conditions where cancer cells thrive. That's one reason scientists are taking a fresh look at something as simple as baking soda. something you may already have in your kitchen. Why does pH matter? The human body maintains a very tight blood pH range of 7.35 to 7.45. However, diets high in sugar, red meat, and processed foods, stress and lack of movement, dehydration, these all contribute to tissue-level acidity. Not necessarily in the blood, but in the very tissues where cells grow and multiply. Eye-opening research from MD Anderson Cancer Center. In 2009, researchers at MD Anderson Cancer Center, University of Texas, published a study in Cancer Research showing when baking soda was used to alkalize the area around tumors in mice, the invasion of cancer cells into healthy tissue dropped significantly. This does not mean that baking soda cures cancer, but it does make the environment less favorable for cancer cells to grow and spread. Baking soda, a gentle guardian of balance, especially after 60, helping your body maintain a stable, slightly alkaline pH can. Increase your energy, reduce inflammation, support immune function in identifying and fighting abnormal cells. A glass of baking soda water in the morning, 1/4 teaspoon mixed with 250 milliliters of filtered water. Taken away from meals may be one of the simplest ways to keep your internal environment healthier. However, take note. Do not overuse. Baking soda is not a treatment for cancer. Use only as part of a healthy lifestyle and speak with your doctor if undergoing treatment. Many seniors suffer from acid reflux, that burning sensation in the throat or chest after eating. It can ruin your sleep, affect your appetite, and even your enjoyment of food. Surprisingly, the answer might already be in your pantry. A small spoonful of baking soda may be the gentle shield that soothes acid discomfort almost instantly. Why does heartburn happen? After 60, your stomach produces fewer digestive enzymes and acids. But the valve between the stomach and esophagus also weakens. As a result, after large meals or lying down soon after eating, after consuming coffee, carbonated drinks, or fried foods, you're more prone to acid rising up. The cause of heartburn. How baking soda works. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is mildly alkaline. When it enters the stomach, it neutralizes the excess acid causing discomfort, produces a mild release of CO2, helping you burp and relieve internal pressure. Within minutes, that burning feeling often fades. If you're experiencing heartburn, mix 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda with half a glass of warm water. Sip slowly, about 1 hour after a meal. Do not use more than twice a day. Important cautions according to the FDA and Mayo Clinic experts. Baking soda should only be used occasionally for symptom relief. Chronic reflux should be evaluated by a doctor, as it may signal gastritis, ulcers, or H. pylori infection. Avoid if you're on a strict low-sodium diet for heart or blood pressure concerns. It's not a replacement for medical treatment, but sometimes a simple glass of water can offer comfort when you need it most. Have you ever felt sluggish, easily fatigued, short of breath, or unfocused, without any specific diagnosis? That could be a sign your detox systems, your liver, kidneys, lungs, and skin are under stress. You may be surprised to learn that a daily glass of baking soda water can gently reactivate your body's natural cleansing systems. The science. Detoxing through alkaline balance. Studies show that prolonged acidity in the body can increase oxidative stress, reduce liver and kidney function, slow healing and promote chronic inflammation. Baking soda helps balance your pH, bringing the body back to a mild alkaline state, around 7.4. The ideal condition for faster liver detoxification, more effective removal of uric acid by the kidneys, better natural recovery, especially after age 60, when to take baking soda for detox. Try drinking a glass of baking soda water in the early morning on an empty stomach, 3 to 4 times a week. You may notice less bloating or heaviness, increased urination, which means your body is eliminating acid and toxins more efficiently. Things to remember. This is not a crash detox or juice cleanse. It's a gentle, sustainable support. Baking soda doesn't replace liver or kidney function, but it eases their burden. Never drink it as a substitute for water, and don't overuse Dr. Stanley Goldfarb, a nephrologist at the University of Pennsylvania, once said, "Baking soda helps regulate blood pH and supports kidney filtration, especially helpful in early chronic kidney disease or age-related decline. With one simple glass a day, you're not only cleansing, you're giving your body a second chance to heal, recover, and thrive." Dear friend, if there's one health lesson worth remembering after 60, it's this. The things that save us aren't always expensive. Sometimes, a plain glass of baking soda water each morning, no hype, no fancy packaging, is the quiet ally helping you resist inflammation, ease joint pain, lower blood pressure, soothe reflux, and maybe even reduce cancer risk. And if you stay consistent, listen to your body, and take one small step each day, you are actively building a healthy, strong, and dignified life in your golden years. We can't turn back time, but we can choose how we move forward. With grace, with wisdom, and with a teaspoon of care. One small spoonful of baking soda, one glass of warm water, a bit of knowledge and a belief in your body's ability to heal. You may not see a difference on the first day, but after a week, a month, a year, your body will thank you with deeper sleep, calmer energy, stronger immunity, and a clearer mind. If you found this video helpful, please click like to help more seniors discover this simple but valuable knowledge. And if you'd like to continue this journey of living well, living long, and living joyfully, subscribe to Golden 60 Plus today. Because health isn't just about living longer. It's about living better, living fully, and living as your true self.